Definitely don't snort your pre-workout if you want to live, and actually don't really recommend snorting anything. So,
yeah, I think I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
What a way to kick things off. So this is our pre-workout meal, which is also our breakfast. And we start with kombucha every day for the tummy. Sardines, everybody's favorite fishy, covered in nutritional yeast, lots of healthy fats, omega-3, and protein, of course. And then there's B vitamins in the fish and vitamin D, zinc, but the nutritional yeast is gonna be some more protein and more vitamin B, or B vitamins. And then we got an oat bowl. This would have ideally been overnight oats for more ease, but we made this pretty quick. So oats, chia seeds, honey, blueberries, and I do some variation of oats and something of the sort. And then we also have one of these for extra protein. I know it's processed, but it's minimally processed. Lots of vitamins. Got another vitamin, and then I got some more fish oil. Part of what fuels our workout, but another thing that fuels the workout is what you had the night prior. That right there is a crushed garlic. And I'm gonna pour some water into this glass and drink it. Now you might think I'm lying, but I assure you I'm not. So the reason I do this, I normally would do this more in like the winter. It's currently the end of summer, but the immune boosting benefits of raw garlic are tremendous. Like garlic is healthy for so many things, but when it's raw and you crush it, the compound that's best for your immunity is allicin. And it's much more prominent when it is raw, and then you crush it, and then it becomes more so. And I've been asking people, I've been doing this again for maybe the last 2-3 weeks or so, and I've been asking people if I smell, and they're telling me no. My mom says I smell, but she usually says that. So just think of it like taking a pill. Aye. And here we have black coffee. So this is my caffeine source for the day. I also take a pre-workout, but it's stimulant free. I've been using this one for several years now. It's actually made by Derek from More Plates, More Dates.
What's up guys, Derek, moreplatesmoredates.com.
And yeah, again, started using it several years back, not sponsored or affiliated in any way, but I just got in the habit. I trust him as a manufacturer, so it's just for basically increasing the pump, increasing blood flow in the body, and yeah, apparently it can help increase focus as well, but all without the caffeine. And then there's also electrolytes in here, which is very important for your workouts. Make sure you're hydrated. And then I add one of these as well, emergency. Not sponsored by them either, but yeah, just some extra vitamins, more electrolytes. Yeah, the coffee, I just like coffee. And it's not like super duper crazy caffeine. It's like, 80 to 100 milligrams maybe. I don't like to have the caffeine too close to when I wake up. And I'm also gonna have this a little bit closer to when I work out, probably 15 minutes to a half hour beforehand. But the coffee I'll usually have like an hour after I wake up or something. And we're also pretty consistently sipping at this water here. I would say caffeine is probably the most popular consideration with a pre-workout setup, but keep in mind that caffeine is not technically energy. It's a stimulant. Oh, he's peeing. It's a stimulant, so it's going to make you feel like you have energy, but energy comes from calories. So make sure that you are properly fueled, whatever that means for you, and especially, again, properly hydrated. Hydration is one of the most important parts of just being a well-functioning human being, and that includes electrolytes, not just pounding back water. And for your fueling situation, I recommend, if you're gonna be eating in some sort of close proximity-ish to your workout, make sure it's not something super heavy. You wanna be able to make sure you're able to digest it a bit before you start your workout. Otherwise, it's gonna possibly bog you down. Even if you do have something even way lighter than I had, make sure that you are waiting probably at least a half hour before you work out after you eat, or you can get some stomach cramping. Listen up, busters. Maybe you'll be able to hear this. Maybe not.
Announcing that you're a total jerk off. I mean, don't you want to?
They're all live.
Coach Hunter and I are about to record a podcast on pre-workouts of all things. But before we do that, he's going to give his quick thoughts on pre-workout for the vlog.
So first off, I would say if you're talking about like pre-workout, like a pre-workout product, that should probably be something that you look at after you get kind of everything else in order. So you can look at making sure your sleep is on point, hydration, so fluids, electrolytes, even like pre-workout or intra-workout carbohydrates. Making sure you get a good pre-workout pre-training meal, maybe like 2 hours up to maybe 30 minutes, depending on what kind of meal it is. A lot of times I like some kind of an oatmeal, slow digesting carbohydrate, and then like a whey protein just because it's easier to digest. Like I said, again, fluids and maybe looking at some source of caffeine, whether that is like a caffeine from an actual pre-workout supplement or just like a small cup of coffee. Then you could look at like some of the ergogenic aids, adaptogens, like pump products, actual pre-workouts and things like that, which we'll kind of talk about in the pre-workout blog first. But don't go and jump to like a supplement first. Get everything else in order, and then if you're like, yeah, I want that like little extra potential edge, then you can maybe go look into like a supplement.
So stay tuned for the Success Culture podcast with more in-depth thoughts on pre-workout. And thank you, Hunter.
Who's a cousin of this person, but so yeah, to start off the podcast, definitely don't snort your pre-workout if you want to live, and actually don't really recommend snorting anything. So,
Yeah, I think I would have to agree with that.
yeah.
What a way to kick things off.
With rent of 10 grand, that's 40 clients.
Wow. Oh, look at him. Deltoids.
Every time I do a workout, I want to take a nap. I've never actually taken a nap,
Well,
which is good because then I sleep better at night.
okay, fair.
So no, I think I do usually a little bit of carb and protein, or whatever. Yogurt, fruit, cottage cheese, or peanut butter toast, coffee, chocolate milk. I like that one, by the way. I also get into this zone where I do a pre-workout pose like that.
That's what you do? I haven't seen you do
Right
that
there,
once.
right there, that was it.
And action.
Action.
And action.
Action.
And action.
And action. For my pre-workout routine, I like to have my workouts written in advance. I always come in with a plan, and I like to look at it either the morning of or the day before, so kind of mentally I already know what's coming for my workout. So I kind of prepare, visualize throughout the day. I try to plan to have been well hydrated and well caffeinated by the time the workout comes around. I can work out first thing in the morning, but typically I've had like 1 or 2 cups of coffee by the time I start my workout. I make sure I get a good warm up in too, even if it's a rushed warm up. I do something. Just check in with the whole body before I hop into it.
Very happy to hear that.
Probably
That's key. I don't even
Does
know
that
what
answer
she
your
said.
question?
I think it does.
Awesome.
And then some. Thank you, you two.
Of course. Thank you, Tom.